These days, states Sen. Leah Vukmir is calling on Delafield businessman Kevin Nicholson, her GOP opponent in the U.S. Senate race, to disavow the backing of a super PAC affiliated with former chief White House strategist Steve Bannon. But Vukmir had an entirely different take on Bannon in the fall, back when he was still considered a Republican kingmaker. She really wanted the guy's endorsement. Two sources close to Bannon, who would speak only on background, told the Journal Sentinel that Vukmir, a veteran state lawmaker, was the first of the two Wisconsin GOP candidates to reach out to Bannon. Vukmir and Bannon sat down late on September 19 to discuss a wide range of issues. She sought out Steve, said one of the sources. The Bannon-affiliated Great America PAC has endorsed two other female candidates for U.S. Senate. Related, Wisconsin GOP Senate contender Kevin Nicholson wins endorsement from super PAC tied to Steve Bannon. Back then, Bannon was seen as having a unique ability to tap into a populist base among Republicans and conservative Democrats. A former campaign manager for Trump, Bannon now oversees Breitbart News, which has served as a platform for white nationalist, anti-Semitic, and pro-Nazi groups and individuals, though that appears to be changing. In recent weeks, he has come under fire from President Donald Trump, who now calls him Sloppy Steve, for helping to lose an Alabama Senate seat and for his anti-Trump remarks in Michael Wolff's explosive book Fire and Fury. The meeting between Vukmir and Bannon did not go well, according to both Bannon sources. The winner of Wisconsin's Republican primary will face U.S. Tammy Baldwin, a Democrat, in November. One source said Vukmir, a Brookfield Republican, was clearly a conservative. But he said she was not overly impressive, seeming uncomfortable when asked about issues of interest in Washington, D.C. She screamed state legislator, the source said. She had almost no idea what she was talking about on federal issues. Among other things, the source said, Vukmir did not give a compelling case against her Republican opponent or offer a straight answer on whether she would vote to dump Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, a frequent target of Bannon and Breitbart. We weren't getting a clear answer about it, the second Bannon source said. Vukmir has said publicly that Bannon never asked her about her position on McConnell. About 2 weeks later, Nicholson met with Bannon and his brain trust. Nicholson, a U.S. Marine veteran, made it clear he favored new U.S. Senate leadership, according to the two sources. Nicholson blew us away, said the Bannon source familiar with the meetings. Think, Arkansas senior, Tom Cotton with charisma. Jessica Ward, Vukmir's campaign manager, dismissed any suggestion that her boss' criticism of the Bannon-affiliated PAC was a case of sour grapes. It is, instead, based on what the public has learned about Bannon in recent weeks. Leah met with Steve, but she never would have had she known that he was undermining President Trump and accusing the president's family of committing treason, Ward said. Bannon has tried to walk back some of his more incendiary comments in the Trump book.